ETH, we start with 1 hour chart. We want to see how we can look for trade. First of all, if we refer to what I analyzed this in my last video, since the price was within this move, we mentioned about different possibility. And even we mentioned we have a divergence based on 4 hour chart and even based on 1 hour if we refer to these indicators. And mostly based on 15 minutes after we get this up move. That's why I mentioned we can expect the price to drop. All right. And I mentioned if there is a continuation, we need to see the breakout of the 2450 because we have been looking for this two in relative to each other as a running flat. And with the brave, since the price broke the previous stop and with the divergence, we were expected the price to give us one more drop, and this is what we get. And now we want to see what's the next. Okay. And in this case, we move to daily chart. Okay, technically, when we refer to the daily chart, since we have this sharp move, and if the price, and we can consider this one turn to a correction, okay, and if the price consolidate here for longer time, it can give us better confirmation for continuation for long term. But beside that, we should know that if the price we have the second possibility that this one can turn to a more complex correction, and we can expect the price to give us one more drop. But as I mentioned, for the ETH, since we have this sharp move, technically we can expect this one turn to a correction and it can give us better confirmation for continuation. But if we consider the overall market for the crypto, since we know most of the chart, they have a similar movement and mostly they follow the Bitcoin. Okay, and mostly we need to know that if we want to look for buy from here, we should know that if there is a continuation as a corrective, that means if the price continue, it didn't give us a continuation as a sharp move, we should know still we need to be quite careful about the bigger correction. All right, even in my last analysis we mentioned about this possibility, and still we need to know we need to consider about that if we're looking for buy based on lower time frame. Okay, and if we move to forward chart, as we mentioned, we have been looking for the running flat. We have been looking for this, we get one move up, and if we put this top in relative to the previous one, and as we can see we had a divergence, that's why we were expected to get, for the price to drop, and this is what we get. All right, that's why I was keep highlighting we need to see the breakout of 2450. All right, now we want to see what's the next. The thing is, I put these two lines, and what I can expect, we can expect the price to consolidate within this as a wedge. If this is the correct one, mostly as I explained based on 4 daily chart, we can expect to get one more drop. That's why if he wants to look for buy, we need to see the breakout of this zone, which is 2450 following by 2650. If not, we need to be quite careful about these two lines as I put here. If the price continue and start to turn, if it turns to corrective move, then the next down move can give us we can expect for the price to give us one more drop. All right, anyway, we need to be quite careful about that, and the only thing is right now we want to see whether we can get one move up within this range, and from there we need to see whether we can expect to see the breakout of 2450 or not. Okay, and if I move to 1 hour chart, if we want to look for trade, the best thing is we see the breakout of the previous top with the flag. That means if the price break 2311, and if continuation with the flag, we can take the trade for buy, and the target will be somewhere around 2450. All right, and right now we cannot look for buy. The only thing is if we want to look for buy, we need to see the flag or small correction similar to what we get here. The price couldn't break this support, this line, we see the sharp move, we see the correction, we get the next move. All right, any continuation similar to what we get here, we can look for buy, and the best thing is if the price can break the previous top. All right, and there was opportunity to look for buy based on lower time frame if we move to 15 minute, because as we can see based on 15 minute, we had this sharp move and we had the correction. The only way was to look for buy by having entry above the top, and whoever get the trade from here right now, they need to be, they need to watch out. The first thing is we need to see the breakout of the previous top. Again, if we put our line here, will be somewhere around 2310, and right now they need to move their stop loss to break even. Okay, if the price cannot continue, they shouldn't keep this trade, because if the price cannot continue, if we get one more drop, all right, if we see the breakout of this line, I mean, we put this one as a correction, maybe the price can retest the 2040. That's why they need to really, I mean, they need to manage the trade if they see there is no continuation. But right now, what I'm looking for, I'm looking for continuation, any flag or correction similar to what we had here. If we get any opportunity for buy similar to what we get here, we take the trade. And we're looking to see the breakout of 24. If we put our line here, 2450, right? That means we want us to get one move up. This is what we're looking for if we get the opportunity to look for buy. All right. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.